Blind sheik indicted in 1993 World Trade besieging kicks the bucket in U.S. jail. Reuters. By Biltrad Omar Abdel Rahman, the fanatic Muslim priest known as the visually impaired sheik indicted trick in the 1993 World Trade Center bombarding and arranging more assaults as a major aspect of a war of urban psychological warfare in the United States, kicked the bucket on Saturday in a North Carolina jail. Experts said Abdel Rahman, 78, passed on of characteristic causes at 9:40 a.m. 1440 GMT at the Federal Medical Center, Butner, some portion of a government jail compound in Butner, North Carolina, as indicated by Greg Norton, a representative. The minister, who had diabetes and coronary vein malady, had been imprisoned at the Federal Correctional Complex, Butner, for about 10 years, Norton said. Prior, the pastor's child Amr said his family had gotten a telephone ring-in EYGPT from a U.S. agent saying his dad had passed on. The Egyptian-conceived Abdel Rahman remained an otherworldly pioneer for radical Muslims even after over 20 years in prison, with his long dim facial hair, shades and red and white administrative top. The charming Abdel Rahman was the substance of radical Islam in the 1990s. He lectured a searing brand of Islam that required the passing of individuals and governments he disliked and the establishment of an Islamic government in Egypt. His following was fixing to fundamentalist killings and bomb assaults around the world. Abdel Rahman, who was conceived in a town along the Nile on May 3, 1938, lost his visual perception because of youth diabetes and grew up concentrate a Braille adaptation of the Quran. As a grown-up he progressed toward becoming related with the fundamentalist Islamic group and was detained and blamed for issuing a fatwa prompting the 1981 death of Egyptian President Anwar Sadat, against whom he had railed for quite a long time. The sheik said he was hung topsy-turvy from the roof, beaten with sticks and given electric stuns while held. However, he was in the end vindicated and went into purposeful outcast in 1990. He figured out how to get to New York after the U.S. consulate in Sudan allowed him a visitor visa in 1990, regardless of the way that he was on the State Department's rundown of individuals with binds to fear groups. U.S. specialists rebuked a PC blunder for the visa. Yet the mix-up was exacerbated in 1991 when Abdel Rahman was given a green card and changed his U.S. inhabitant status. The New York Times detailed the CIA had a